Hi there, and welcome to the end of week one, the video. I am your host, as always, JB. Uh, Now, you can enjoy this little beer after you do your draft. You can't do it beforehand. That's just weird. Just awkward. So the first full week of the NFL is over, and what did we learn? Well, we learned that Miami fans, Minnesota fans, all think that they've just won their division after 1 week because the Patriots and the Packers lost. That's coming from true fan bases of teams who are in losing for many, many years. It's kind of probably like what Bob is doing right now. Bob wins one, and he's instantly already moved everything, and he's got a shelf space for his trophy that he ain't gonna win. Because even though I lost, I'm the Patriots this year. I may have lost, but I'm going to pick it up. I was projected to lose. So, don't worry. A lot of good games. I mean, if you stayed up late to watch the Arizona Cardinal game, San Diego Chargers, that had so many implications for so many games that I played. It was ridiculous. And probably what was probably skilled, positioned as one of the worst games, the most influential game. It affected directly two matchups, and as you'll see later on in the new future I'm going to unveil, you'll see how that came to be. Before we roll into the week one highlights and lowlights, I did go through and figure out all the records again. So, hey, you can see where you are. If anybody's really good at making websites, it's just going to be basic. I mean, I just need hyperlinks to do everybody so you can see where you rank versus everybody. Let me know. I would like to get that set up. So, without further ado, here is your week one scores. Kyle goes to 1-0, defeating me, JB, at 0-1. Kyle now leads the series 6-3. Welcome to the league, Sam, as you defeat Andy to take a 1-0 lead, getting your first victory in your first attempt. Congratulations. John defeats Eric. John extends his lead to 4-1. Bob pulls an upset over Charlie. Bob now leading the series 4-2. Katie, with the biggest upset, comes up and wins, beats Sam J, but Sam J is still leading the series 4-3. And in the match of the week, Travis defeats Kara in the highest scoring game. Travis leads the series 2. So here is the projected end of year standings according to Yahoo projections. Kyle, Sam B, and John still holding strong on the top, while JD, Eric, Katie, and Andy holding strong on the bottom. The first rankings is where you're projected to go. The plus minus equals is where you are from the beginning of the year, and in the parentheses, that was your original projection from Yahoo. So there we are. There is the end of week one. I would like to officially put it to rest. Screw you, Julius Thomas. 3 touchdowns. You're going to score like 10 touchdowns this year. You scored 3 in the first game. Cut it out. So, positive note. Moving on. Going to week 2. Set it all up for you. Maybe one of you guys will do what the Brewers have only done once in September. And let's win a game. Half of you have already done it. Some of you are going to do it again, because you're playing each other one-on-ones. And other of you, like me, well, we're the Milwaukee Brewers of fantasy football. So let's get into it with the first game. 0-1 Eric versus 0-1 JB. Eric leads the series 5-4. 1-0 Travis will take on 1-0 John. Someone will be leading 2-0. John leads this series 4-3. Kyle at 1-0 is going to take on Sam. I know your wife at 1-0. That series is tied at 0. Bob is going to take on Andy. So Bob's moving to 2-0. Bob will lead the series 4-2. Going to be 5-2 soon. Charlie taking on Katie. Can Katie pull up an upset 2 weeks in a row? Charlie leads the series 2-1. Sam J takes on Kara in the battles of the defeated as Kara leads the series 1-0. This week's matchup of the week that we'll be watching, Sam J versus Kara. Look at that point total, only 1.77 separates them two. So I picked Sam B over Andy as the lock of the week, and Sam lost, so she told me not to pick her. But this week, it's looking pretty bad as she's going against Team Manning. So the blow of the week goes to Kyle over Sam. I am 1-0 in JB's lock of the week as I picked Sam B over Andy. And this week, gotta go against myself, and I'm pretty sure Eric is gonna beat me because I have a bottle of booze on the line. So pick 'em in the pick 'em, boys and girls. So Eric and I have lots of side bets. We do side bets just for anything. I won a bottle of Bacardi because Colombia did better than Costa Rica. I did make Andy draft Jay Cutler, which was unsatisfying because that was actually a really good pickup. He was way early, but it actually almost worked out for Andy. And then this year we have for Forte or Lacey, who will do better. And that's another bottle of booze. And why not, Eric? Let's go for a third bottle of booze in our week's matchup this week. I'm up for that. Let's just assume every time we meet up, it will be for a bottle of booze. And I need to fill my liquor collection somehow, and I figured it'd be off you. So, if anybody else wants to make like a rivalry, like a trophy like they do in college football, where basically every game there's some prize to be given out, I encourage it. Let me know. I'll protest that. I'll put that out there. Take pictures of you with a fictitious trophy, putting it about. I'm down. Let's talk about it more. Come up with some great ideas and email me. But here is the Lacey versus Forte statistics. It's week 1. It's early, but there it is. Forte 24.9, Lacey 7.5. The only big concern is that Lacey might have a concussion. So here it is, our new segment of the 2014 season is what I call the play of the week, where I go through what I believe was one play that defined a game some way. Originally, when I taped this and did everything, I thought there was 2 plays, because I thought there was a defensive play that took the Chargers from, if they would have scored a field goal of 17-20, it would have taken Katie's points down and given Sam J the victory. I was mistaken. It's up to 20 points, so it would not have affected Katie and Sam's. But nonetheless, I'm still going to show it because I taped it and it's good and you'll enjoy it. But really, the play is the second play, and I'll break it down as to why this was the play of the week. Chargers on the Arizona's 30-yard line in field goal range. It's third down. The snap to Phillip Rivers. Oh, it's over his head. Phillips got to run back and grab it. He falls on it. Here comes Arizona. Oh, it's going to be a sack. They're out of field goal range. They're in the red zone. Here's Larry Fitzgerald. He's on the move. He's coming behind. There's the snap. The pass from Carson Palmer to Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, why? What a beautiful one-handed catch, but it is out of bounds and it does not count. So I'll start with the San Diego play that happened. I thought the reason why I would have changed the game was that play took San Diego out of field goal, and then they would have moved to 20 to, I believe it was 13 at the time, 12 at the time, something. I thought that would have taken 2 points away from Katie, and theoretically then it would have made the end score 102-92 to 103-98. So Sam J would have won. But I was mistaken. I should have looked that up before I planned all this. Katie, you had it locked. even before then. They just couldn't score a touchdown. So that field goal, nothing. That was all good. But why the Fitzgerald one-handed? I mean, if you saw it, the guy palmed it, palmed the football, clean, like stick 'em clean. But it was just out of bounds, just barely. That's a 16-point play because it's 1 point for reception. It would have been, I'm sorry, it would have been an 8-point play, 8 points. But nonetheless, 1 point for reception, 1 point for it being 10 yards, and 6 points for a touchdown, which theoretically I have to put 8 on Andy's. So, but nonetheless, so it would have put Andy at 127 versus Sam to 120. Andy would have won. If that like, I mean, go and look at it. Magnificent. But yeah, that's why that will be the play of the week. Is because if that catches it, Sam loses her first game, and Andy gets his 17th win overall in 5 years in the league. There's your new thing you can look forward to. Me reenacting the play of the week. So here's the pick'em. As you see, Katie's on top with 6. Can someone tell Bob, Karen, and Andy that they need to get aboard Travis? He'll never do it. So there you have it. Week 1 in the books. It has to come quick. Think about it. I only have Tuesday, Wednesday. Because there's games on Thursday. Come on, NFL Network. What are you doing? By the way, Brewers just had the bases loaded, no outs, and then score a run. Do you know that Wisconsin sports are like 2-11 in the month of September? Anyways, so next week, we'll preview. I will go into depth a little bit more about next year's draft with the NCAA tournament. I may even just start drawing out numbers of names of who you're going to get some stuff, so you know. It'll make sense. It'll be a lot easier. I promise a lot easier than the World Cup hockey curling. It'll be 3 things. It'll just be the one, and it'll work itself out. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the Fantasy Gridiron.